G'day guys, just a quick look at the ESEE Firestarter. I'm not going to go through all the specs and shit, that's all online if you want it. Basically, it's got a nice fat handle. It's only got a short rod, but that can be replaced. I will be putting a longer one in when I wear this down, but until then it's not an issue. Hollow handle with a compass, that's great. In the handle of mine, I stuffed a Macca's straw full of cotton wool balls and petroleum jelly, then just cut it down into bite-sized pieces. If I'm starting a fire in the dry, I'll only cut a quarter of one of these off and use that. You don't need the whole thing. The whole thing will burn a lot longer, and if I was using wet tinder, then yes, I would use the whole thing. And I know there's a lot of guys out there that like using traditional tinders and things like that, but to me, a fire stealer isn't a traditional product, so there's no point thinking you're cheating if you use cotton wool balls. Anyway, I really like this, but one of the problems I had was it wouldn't fit on any of my sheaths because of the bulky handle, and it was a pain in the ass trying to find something online that would incorporate this product into a sheath. There is one guy in the US that makes them. Godspeed Tactical is his business name, and that's what he posts under on Blade Forums, but he has a limited quantity of knives that he has patents for. So again, if it's your knife isn't there, I hate sending my shit away for getting anything done to it, you know, sheaths or anything. I like to keep my gear with me because I like playing with it. Anyway, my solution to carrying this, instead of stuffing it on a pouch or on a belt pouch, which, you know, there's a lot of space here that could be used for more valuable, well not more valuable, but other valuable items, when this could be just clipped to a belt. And you could carry it off a carabiner, but what I've got here is some shock cord from Bunnings, same size as paracord. They have a variety of sizes, so you can get thinner stuff and I think you can get thicker stuff. But all I've done is, yeah, put a loop on, and that will just slide up and under, and then loop it on like that, and there she is, secure. I mean, that could come off. It's a decent knot. I did melt it a little bit so the knot wouldn't come undone in a hurry, but if it came off, if the knot came undone, it would flop around before pulling out, and I would notice, and if I didn't notice, I'd be pissed. But I do have backup systems elsewhere, and it takes up a small amount of space compared to a pouch that this would sit in. Would take up, you know, at least half again, maybe even double. Could be heavy, but this, you know, I can move it around anywhere. I can just stuff it in my pocket. I won't have an empty pouch on my belt if I stuck it in my pocket. I could stick it on my sheath using a carabiner. I could hook it to my bag, but basically, yeah, small footprint. I can carry it anywhere. If I sticking it here, it's going to dig in as you crouch down, and sticking it here, it's going to dig in if you sit down on a chair or lay down or something. But other than that, you barely notice it's there. I walked around with it, and I was doing some bathroom renovations all yesterday, and last weekend I was doing it the same, and I forgot it was there until I take my belt off. The belt, incidentally, is a Tops, oh no, 511, sorry, my bad, 511 Tactical. I work in the rail industry and I have to carry a whole heap of heavy shit off my belt, and I just found the standard leather ones would pull down, so this one does the job. I might put a look into that later anyway. Doing gear reviews more than I'm doing knife reviews at the moment, just because I could talk all day about knives, and I mean, this one has gone on long enough already, so it's going to kill my upload speed, but whatever. Enjoy!